Sometimes you feel like it's a man's world, and as women, we just have to somehow make ourselves fit in to the men's world. And construction would be a man's world. Marissa McTasney of Moxie Trades said, I don't think this is going to be the way it is anymore, and decides that safety gear should be made for women.
Absolutely, yes.
And why not? You went through a construction program, you found yourself and your colleagues fitting into men's safety gear, and you thought, no.
Absolutely, and so there were 22 of us in the program, and we went down to the store with our gift certificate, and we all bought men's work boots. And I had said to the manager that was working at the store, do you ever get asked for pink work boots? And she said, all the time. And so I knew...
Ding, ding, ding.
Right, exactly. And I knew, you know what? I don't want to pretend to be a man on site. I want to be a woman on site, and I'm a pink girl.
Yeah.
So that's really how the whole thing started, is my quest for a pink work boot.
And your quest turned into Moxie Trades, which is now your job.
Absolutely, yes. My
You're
goal...
not out there constructing necessarily. You are traveling and making sure that women have the safety gear appropriate for them, because you need to have the safety gear. It's #1 when you're doing any do-it-yourself projects. I mean, we're talking about us on the weekends taking on a project, not just the gals working on the site.
Absolutely. You know, when you're at home with your kids, there are so many family projects that you can do. Now, we made a lemonade stand. I made this with my kids. Now, we were not expecting a ton of snow in April.
Yeah.
You know, but we're gearing up for the summer, and so I thought this is a great family project that we can do. Both of my kids really wanted a lemonade stand, but the thing that's really important is it's monkey see, monkey do. It's very simple. And just like when you're getting into a car, you put on your seatbelt, same thing at home. Start your projects, make sure you have a great, clean, safe environment, and make sure your personal safety is #1.
So how is this going over with women? Are you finding that women are just embracing having things a little bit smaller, made for us?
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, well, we've been doing this now for about 5 years. So over that time, we've heard about all the real requirements for women on site in the industry, right from factory workers to the women that work in the oil patch. And so slowly but surely, we're trying to satisfy all the needs of the women. It used to be called a niche, and that just kills me. It's a gap in the market. We're going to take care of all these working women.
And we're going to do it with a little bit of style.
Yes.
Okay, set me up. I am, you know, power tools, me, not so much.
Well, you know what? I really think there's so many projects that you can do at home if you feel like getting involved in something. And the two major tools that you need is a drill and a jigsaw.
Oh, I do covet a drill.
So
I covet the drill.
With this, you can just make so many fun projects at home and with your family. So we're going to have you cutting this piece of wood with a jigsaw. Now,
we've already had one disaster in studio this morning. I know you were here when Judy was here.
So we are not.
The fire department was on standby. Now, do we have to have EMS on standby?
I really hope not, especially since we're talking about safety today.
Good point.
Cannot have an emergency. So the one thing when you're cutting a piece of wood is you want to make sure that you have stabilized it to a firm surface. Okay. So that's why I've used my clamp. And now here's our jigsaw. Now you see it has, you know, the safety here. It's got the bottom plate. You want to make sure that you're firm on the surface and nice and flat. And then with this one, you just pull the trigger and away you go. Okay. Now, as soon as you pick up this saw and you pull down on this trigger, it is going to go. So make sure you're in steady position before you do that. We're just going to cut this piece of wood.
Right. Let's do it. Thank you. Apparently the crew feels they need a hard hat as well as I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm set here.
Yep, you're ready to go.
Woo!
Lovely. Doesn't that feel great?
I am into this. That is a little feel. I'm going to give it to you because I'm not safe to hold it. You know what? I liked it.
And that's as hard as it gets.
I liked it, and I felt fully protected with my cute sunglasses, or my cute safety goggles. Okay, we've got boots, we've got hard hats, we've got safety goggles, and you have brought in a set so that we can set someone up.
Absolutely.
If you want to do a do-it-yourself project, we want you to be safe, so Marissa has brought in a tool belt. Oh, pink tool belt. I would walk around wearing that, I have to tell you. Even if I wasn't doing any construction. Hard hat, safety glasses. To enter our draw, globaltvcalgary.com. Go to our contest page. Click on the contest, enter the word tools. We'll call the winner in a few minutes. Thank you for bringing your stuff in, and good luck to you. I love when women see a niche, It turns into a calling, it's a vocation, and now this is your business. Good on you. Entrepreneurship at its best. Marissa from Moxie Tools. Coming up, Calgary's Child. Let's hop over to the zoo this Easter. More on the Easter egg.